It's been very, very, very enjoyable. We managed to go to the wonderful islands and enjoy about the island lifestyle, swimming in the beach as often as we can and spending time with the locals. We've had some really good experiences as a team, and I think for me that's been definitely been the hallmark. There's been some long flights, which has been tough, long travel days. And through all that difficulty, it also bonds the team a little bit. So I think we've embraced that very well, and everybody's got a smile on their face and hoping that we can put into the cricket field. So the guys have been teaching me about a local slang, and it's been very funny to try and adopt it because it doesn't sound anything like English. A warm buddy, which means like what's happening, and the other one is let me touch the road, which is where we're going basically. This is a part of the beauty of coming and playing in a different country and spending a lot of time. You pick up these things, and it's something I really enjoy doing. Well, it's pretty simple. Wherever there's a gap in the field, you try and get the ball into that gap, especially in T20 cricket, where every ball you're trying to maximize getting some runs. If it's not ones or twos, you're trying to get a boundary. So that's just the way I play. It's suppose over many years now I've kind of done that in one-day cricket, and sometimes even in test matches. So to do it in T20 is no real big surprise. Probably do it a little bit more because there's a more element of premeditation of trying to get a ball in a certain area. So yeah, it's just the way I play. I mean, obviously I've enjoyed the tournament. It's always nice to get some runs. Unfortunately, we haven't done as well as we wanted to as yet. Having lost 4 and won 3, and we're still in it to get to a good position on the log. So for me, that's probably the most important thing. It's been a difficult tournament, I'd say. It's certain grounds to clear the ropes a lot. There's been some venues where the wind has been very strong, so it's made one side of the ground, hitting sixes one side of the ground, a lot more difficult. But it's been good fun, and we've seen some very good cricket and some very good matches, so I'm hoping that continues. Now, I've got a certain role to play in the team, and so does he, and I think we're both very fortunate that it's kind of come off well together in most of the games. And he's a very attacking player, and he has a lot of innovative shots, which is always lovely to see. So I've tried to kind of complement that in my own way, and thankfully we've managed to have good partnerships. I think the way he's led the guys around, we've had some ups and downs games, but he's remained extremely positive and optimistic throughout the tournament. And for me, that's the biggest trait for a captain to have. Always got a smile on his face, and always boosting everybody up in the field. He's been brilliant, and yeah, hopefully we can justify it by getting some big wins and hopefully make it to the playoffs and then to the final. Seeing him dance a lot, especially after wins. He and Bravo have been very good in rallying the troops around and keeping things at a very positive atmosphere. Preparation is always key, and the guys have been on top of their game with that. Probably favorite experience so far is watching Jacques hit me some catches which I thought I'll never see in my lifetime. Jacques is got a good guy to have around. He's always calm and encouraging towards the players. I was very fortunate to have played with him for 10 years, and we know Jacques is probably one of the best all-rounders of all time, if not the best. So I've been very fortunate to now see him as in a coaching position. The guys got good humor going, and they talking a lot of local West Indian language, so we kind of pick it up. We lose some of it, but it's been very good, and we have a great time on the bus. Everybody's very keen. We were very disappointed after the last game in Jamaica, where the game was very close to our fast to win, and us not cutting the line has certainly put a bit of a disappointment, and that disappointment is usually very good because it'll motivate all of us to perform the next game. The boys have been extremely focused, and I think it's been wonderful. Certainly, I think we've got to win at least 2 out of the next 3 matches to secure a semi-final position. So I don't think I have to say much except that go out and give their best, and certainly I think if we play well, I think we'll go well.